Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Where's my hat? I bet you to those haters, man. I bet you to those haters. Yes, son, I found it. Alright folks, so today I just want to do a quick vlog and touch on relationships. Now I'm not talking about those lovey-dovey, huggy-huggy, kissy-kissy type of relationships. I'm just talking about relationships in general. Alright, so here it is. CTC. Communication, trust, and commitment. Alright, so communication is key in any relationship, whether that's a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband and wife, friend to friend, whatever. Communication is key, simply because it keeps both parties informed and it leaves no room for misinterpretation. So imagine if, you and your friend or you and your boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever it is, you guys are there arguing, only to find out at the very end of the argument you guys are agreeing to the same thing. Now if one of you guys manned up in the beginning and just said exactly what it is that you meant, there would have been no miscommunication. I can't tell you how many relationships were ended simply because the two people just didn't communicate whatsoever. So remember that communication is key. Now let's talk about trust. Now so many girls come to me whining about,
I can't trust my man, I can't trust him.
Or even with the dudes where it's like,
man, yo, you can't trust these chicks nowadays, man.
But all I'm saying is, if you don't trust, how do you guys even expect to communicate in the first place? Trust, in my opinion, allows for that deeper connection between the two individuals. Whether that be your boyfriend or your girlfriend, husband or wife or whatever. Once you have that trust, that bond just becomes that much tighter. Because you know that you could always count on the person and that they'll always have your back. And trust, bottom line, simply creates reliability. That's it. So what's the deal with commitment? Now I know for a lot of dudes that's a scary word. So I don't really think it's so much commitment, but I just think it's your lack of wanting to let go of your freedom. So for those dudes out there that's afraid of commitment, it's not so much the commitment part that you're afraid of. It's your freedom, in my opinion, that it is that you're afraid of. Commitment also creates longevity. So if I know that a friend of mine is committed to being my friend, I know that he's gonna be around or she's gonna be around for whatever, ride or die. Whether I'm at my highs or whether I'm at my lows, they're gonna be around for me. Now, commitment also allows you to trust. Now, this is how this works. Commitment allows you to trust, and in trusting, you're able to communicate freely. Now, if you take away any one of these from the equation, you don't have a healthy relationship. Because if you can't communicate, the relationship won't work. If you don't trust, the relationship won't work. If there's no commitment, then the relationship won't work. So you need all three together to create a prosperous and fulfilling relationship. Now don't get me wrong, guys, I'm no relationship expert whatsoever. I just figured out that these few things worked for me and I figured, hey, might as well just share it with you guys too. Alright guys, so I know I haven't been around YouTube for a while, but that's because I've been extremely busy doing a lot of event coverage for Fashion Studio 7 magazine. And if you guys haven't checked out the magazine yet, make sure you guys go ahead and visit www.fashionstudio7.com. Register. If you haven't registered yet, make sure you go ahead and register, and that way you'll be able to see our online magazine. In my opinion, it's the coolest online magazine out there. Not just because we did it, but we took a lot of time in ensuring that it's a unique user experience. So yeah, man, for the past few months, I've actually had the privilege of talking to some great individuals like Socrates, Choclair, Justin Mazuka, Cardinal Official, Trey Armstrong, Tanya Lee Williams, and the list just keeps on getting longer and longer and longer. So if you guys don't catch me on PromoSeanTV, make sure you guys check out the Fashion Studio 7 magazine YouTube channel. You guys could just easily search Al Fashion, or you guys could search Fashion Studio 7, and you guys will probably catch me there too. Alright folks, so that's it. I'm about to wrap up right now, but before I do, make sure you check out some cool YouTubers right after this.